From beautiful Southern California, it's the Suzanne Summer Show.
Yay! I have my own living announcer.
Two hands clapping.
That's how we wake up in the morning. I open my eyes and he announces the Suzanne Summer Show, and then I think, what do you want me to do? I know.
You know.
You know, yeah. So, hi Caroline.
Hello, how are you guys tonight?
We're doing great. We had a lot of manicure and a pedicure, and Alan had a pedicure, and we're all kind of pampered and feeling wonderful. We you know what's interesting? I'm wearing on my toes Halo, which is the most beautiful color. And I had a nurse over here today who was giving me a vitamin C drip. Because as I'm building up my strength, I'm doing that every week. And she kept going, oh my God, that color is so great. So I said to Lori, my manicurist, you have Halo, don't you? She goes, yeah. I said, so can I give her my Halo? She goes, yeah, sure. And now I realize I don't have a Halo here, but Alan will show you a picture in a little bit. And
it's beautiful. It's like the most beautiful matte rose gold.
It really is beautiful. Do you have a picture of it, Al?
Yeah.
Of Halo. Alan took a picture of my toes so that you all could see how beautiful Halo is. And then he, because it's all fall colors, nope, Al is Al, and Al didn't want to wear fall colors. Alan wanted pool, which looks like our swimming pool. So we'll show you his toes in a minute.
Okay.
So here's a picture. Is this the Halo?
This is the Halo, and what's mine called?
Pool.
Pool?
Yeah.
It's Halo and mine's Pool.
So pretty.
And here are both of them. Hold it.
So pretty. That halo, I mean, you can wear it year round, but it's
Okay.
beautiful for
Oh,
home.
here we are.
Yeah. It's great on fingernails and toenails.
That's so weird.
It
that
would have
this-
been beautiful on Alan's toes too, but he just got it in his mind that he wanted to wear pool. Right, Al? And I know
No, I'm
why.
not. Someone's moving this thing around. It's not me.
Yeah, you're moving it around.
No?
Your arm is moving.
It's off the screen right now. There's just a little bit of it on the screen. I'm not moving it, and somebody is messing with us.
No.
It's moving it.
I'm telling you.
Control, I promise.
You're moving it.
It's Elvis. Honest to God, I'm keeping it steady.
I'm watching your arm move.
No, it's slightly moving like I'm breathing. It's not doing this.
No.
Like I'm doing this, I'm taking it away. It's still on the screen.
It's a Ouija board.
No,
It's a Ouija board.
it's right there. Look what someone just did. I swear to you, Caroline, when you see this thing with the thing going back and forth, that's not me.
Wow.
Do you see it?
Well, it just looks like your hand was shaking a bit because it was very close to the
No, but
lens.
there's a thing where it goes back and forth real fast.
Wow, I don't know, Alan. Maybe you have a visitor.
Maybe it's Elvis.
Yeah.
It could be.
See?
Yeah. He used to live in
I'm
Palm
holding
Springs.
this right now in front of the camera and you can't see it. Can you? There you see?
Yeah, I see it.
Now you see it. I'm taking it away and you still see it and that's not me. I swear to you, Suzanne, if you could see this, someone is messing with us.
What are you talking about? Like, are you talking about the position under the camera lens, or are you talking about when the photo itself starts spinning on?
When the photo starts spinning, I'm not holding it in front of the camera.
What's going on?
I don't know. Like right now, I'm holding it in front of the camera and you can't see it. I'm sure that whoever is doing this, okay, there it is. Okay, whoever is doing this just moved it in front of the camera. Now I'm not moving it at all. Okay?
Nothing's happening.
Now I'm going to take it away, and this thing is going to stay on camera on the screen for a couple of minutes. Spooky. Here it is. Taking it away. My thing is not in front of the camera now. I swear to you,
What's on camera?
our feet, and the guy just took it off, or the girl.
No, no, we're talking about, we're seeing it on camera. Like, we're seeing your feet.
I know you are, except I removed the camera from in front of the lens, and the
Well,
camera's.
I'm glad this person is showing our colors
That's
for
right.
us. So So thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me have that. Put it back on the screen right now. Whomever you are. Woo!
Wow.
Spooky. That's
Well,
really
top of the morning to you.
okay.
Halloween week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get to my second real fast.
Yeah, really. Wow.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have two guesses. One
What?
guess
Is?
is that Apple is telling you, okay, Al, it's an iPhone 5. You really need to update your phone.
No, actually, I'm using Suzanne's phone. She's got she has an iPhone broken.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we just need to get your screen fixed on that.
See, I'm holding it in front of the screen. You can't see it. I'll bet whoever's messing with us moves his or her. There it is on the screen. I swear to you, it's not me holding it. I'm now going to move my camera away from the screen, and this stays there. You'll see it stay there for a few seconds. It's still there, and it's gone.
Halloween.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm getting it because, you know, when I watch you on Facebook, there's a delay. So your voice, I hear your voice on my phone first, and then I see the photo a little later. So when I watch it back, I might understand better.
Oh. Al, could you
Yeah.
make me a cracker with a little black
Certainly.
olive tapenade
So
and some...
I got to do this once more.
soft
I'm
goods?
holding it in front of the screen. You can't see it. Okay? Now, whoever's messing with this is going to put it, okay, there, whoever's messing with us, put it on the screen just now. Okay? I'm going to take the camera away, and it's still going to be on the screen. Watch. Okay? Camera away. It's still on the screen. Still on the screen.
Weird.
Yeah. And gone.
It's
Yeah.
freaky. Is it gone now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's leave it gone.
Okay.
I'd rather have a cracker with black olive tapenade and goat cheese.
I think I'm going to start burning sage.
So guess what, ladies?
Kathleen just said, we see the screen 10 times out.
What's that?
No one understands. They're all seeing it on the screen, so we're not understanding. But it's okay.
Who's not understanding?
Our friends, our people watching.
Oh, my girls,
Yeah.
my
and-
darling girls.
and guys.
This is so good. And guys.
Yeah. P.S. you guys, it's 25% off the website tonight. Promo code is NAIL25. So you can get your nail polish at 25% off or anything else you want on the website.
See, now I'm holding this in front of the screen, and you can't see it, but I'll bet that, okay, it just popped on the screen. And I'm telling you, I'm taking mine away, and this is going to stay there for a few seconds.
Oh,
Okay.
so you mean you're just seeing a delay on the screen where you are recording the Facebook? Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
So maybe it's just a delay.
Maybe a delay.
Could be.
Well, I have an announcement.
Okay. You're pregnant? Again?
I'm pregnant, yes. I saw pineapple balls today.
Oh, you did?
I did. It was quite magnificent. I didn't mean to look, it's just, wow.
Well, you
There
can't.
it was, right over there.
Well, you
and-
can't help.
Well,
Also,
first I thought it was 2 cactus hanging, and then I went, no,
But
that's
but
pineapple balls.
if you notice, when pineapple balls moves, they clang together.
Oh,
It's like
and
middle
I was
C.
working with my physical therapist who went, what's that? I went, oh, pineapple balls.
I just discovered it's not Elvis. I'm looking at a delay, Caroline. Usually, I don't know how this happened, but I'm looking at a delay.
How weird. How did you figure that out?
Yeah.
I didn't. I have no idea.
You said it was a delay.
It's so weird.
Classic mansplain ever.
How the hell did that happen?
Delay. Come over here because I want them to realize the reason you insisted on wearing pool on your toes.
Did you hold up pool?
I don't have it here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Is because your shirt is the color of your toes. And he wanted his toes to match his shirt. And this is no ordinary shirt. This is an Al Hamill doodle shirt. So when Alan is on the phone, you should see the detail in this. When he's on the phone making a deal, you know how he sits there and he like has his pen going and it's on Post-its and he doodles and doodles and doodles.
You make it sound like I just sit there making deals all day.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I wish I could make deals all day.
Well, you're always, you're an idea guy.
I'm always working on
He's
stuff.
an idea guy. I heard you explain yourself today that, you know, who are you, what are you? You said I'm an idea guy, and I thought, you actually are.
Yeah,
Our whole life together, you've had ideas.
that's right.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but
We,
a lot of times they
but you
work.
always learn from the failures.
Absolutely,
Okay, like-
absolutely.
The Thigh Master Vibrato.
That wasn't,
Okay, but I'm still working on it.
yeah.
And if you want to see the commercial,
But you should, you also, here's something. You should listen to me.
I am. That's why I'm going to read. I'm going to change it.
Yeah, because didn't I tell you?
But I have to tell everybody about the Thigh Master Vibrato.
Okay.
If you Google it, I think it's on YouTube or one of the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
We shot the commercial, and we tried it, and it didn't do well. Okay, so we took it off the air. So I asked Suzanne, how come it didn't do well? Now, this is a Thigh Master that vibrates. Okay, got it? And we had people trying it out in Venice, California, at
Yeah.
Muscle Beach,
Yeah,
and every single woman loved it.
yeah, but I think they liked the fact that they were in a commercial.
Okay,
I think they were faking it.
I asked,
You know, women can fake it.
I know that. I asked Suzanne, why do you think it failed? And she said, quote, because the vibrator isn't strong enough.
It
Okay,
wasn't.
so we're going to do a stronger one. Maybe I should hook up with that company that does all those adult toys.
Don't.
Well,
No.
you know, they know how to do this
I
stuff.
know, but that's not our business. Our business, I'm into improving your health and the quality of your life.
Okay, the Thigh Master Vibrato would move the lymph around, right? Right.
Well, that was like,
I have to go back to the camera.
go back to the camera. One of the things relative to your health, we take in a lot of toxins through our nails. What I love about our nail polish, and it's, I wish Lori, my manicurist, was here because she was just talking about the quality and how it stays on, it doesn't chip, and it does this, but it's free of the top 10 toxins. The top 10 toxins that are in nail polish.
Including formaldehyde.
Yeah. There's no toluene. There's no dibutyl phthalate. There's no formaldehyde resin. There's no camphor. There's no triphenyl phosphate. There's no xylene. There's no ethyl tosylamide epoxy resin. There's no parabens and no gluten. That's a big deal. It's really a big deal. Now, think about it. Your normal nail polish has all that in it. And so when you put it on your nails, it goes through the nail bed. It doesn't sit there. It goes through the nail bed, and everything ends up in the bloodstream. And so, you know, when you hear about when people get sick, you think, you know, maybe your blood needs cleaning. Maybe you need to detox. I'm a big believer in
Love detoxing.
Detoxification.
Yeah.
One of the tragedies in the last few years was the death of Dr. Nicholas Gonzalez, who believed in detoxification. His approach to disease was feed it right, clean it out. Feed it right with organic food and supplements and anything that you are missing in the aging process. And then detox it out. Now, his detox was coffee enemas. And you could laugh at coffee enemas, but...
Who's laughing?
Go all the way back to Cleopatra.
Well, didn't she use things from her marsh?
Yeah.
Hollow things? But someone had to There was no sort of, you didn't plug it in and
No.
someone had to
Oh,
get from the,
oh,
to the,
yeah.
okay,
yeah,
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 Cleopatra.
yeah. So anyway, um, I'm proud of our nail polish. And so I want to show you a couple of things here. I've got to put my glasses on here. Here,
While you're saying that, I'm just going to give one of those generic disclaimers that obviously Suzanne is not talking about cancer in relation to any of our nail polishes or any kind of disease.
No.
She's just saying this is unlike conventional products, which have a lot of toxins. Her products do not have the top 10 toxins. And she's always teaching us ways to eliminate toxins from our lives. And we thank you for that. And we thank you for all these beautiful products.
well, I wasn't making any
connection. Products.
I was not making any connection to cancer at all. I was just saying that Dr. Gonzalez, who felt that relative to disease in the body, that you have to keep the body detoxed and feed it right. So now with the, we have some incredible things here. Repair, restore, base coat. Repair, restore, base coat. Tell them about that, Caroline.
Well, you know, a lot of us are doing our manicures at home now.
Right.
And if you're someone who has ever done gel manicures, or if your nail beds are just in bad shape and just could use a little tender loving care, this repair and restore base coat just really helps improve the health of your nail beds.
Yeah.
And it's a great product. And so you can use that as a base coat, or you can use Suzanne's regular base coat, which is also amazing, which is called base and top coat.
Well,
I've been using this restore and repair because, as you know, I don't always have the nicest nails. And I'm just seeing that I don't have as many ridges and I don't have as many discoloration. So I really like it.
Right. And those of you who wear gels and things like that, when you remove it, you remove a lot of you're left with a really bad looking fingernail. So this,
and sometimes painful. Like my nail beds are too thin. Like
wow.
it would take off too much of my nail bed.
Wow.
And I couldn't do it. I mean, I tried it several years ago.
Yeah.
And when they scraped it off, it would scrape off too much of my nail bed, and I felt like it wasn't protected.
Well, the repair, restore, base coat. Repair, restore, base coat is your friend, okay? So you start with that, and then you pick whatever color or colors you want, and then your top coat you put on is speed dry. Speed dry is awesome. You put it on, like Alan was worried tonight that his he had his toenails done, and he loves them.
Yep.
He loves the way his toes look.
Yep.
And he wanted to put his long pants on. It's going to ruin my toenail polish, and I said no, because he put on our quick dry. And that,
you know who loves that speed dry?
who?
Camellia.
Yeah, great.
Camellia loves it. After when she does her nails at home,
Right.
you can put the top coat on under it, and then the last thing you do is that speed dry, and it just helps you to not have, your nails they're not quite as sensitive as they are without it.
Right.
It just helps exactly what it says, helps it dry a little faster.
Okay, now getting back to the Thigh Master.
Could we just look at this color? You say tomato. I love this color so much.
What is it called?
You say tomato.
You say tomato.
Okay, just want to show you that. And I just
That
want to show
was
you one more color.
my mother's favorite color.
Violet. Look at this color, violet. It's awesome. I'm just going to show you a few colors. This is Bordeaux. This is that kind of red-black color that's so sexy. It's so sexy. We're keeping you cool, okay?
So has anyone ever ordered every single nail polish we have?
It would be fun. Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue is very, very beautiful. And then Eclipse. This is almost black. And
I don't like black nail polish.
yeah, but on some women it looks really cool.
I don't know. It looks like the Addams family.
Yeah, I know, but that's like,
But you know what? This isn't black. It's like that deep charcoal.
Yeah.
And I swear it makes a difference.
yeah. And here's
It
Adobe.
takes it from cheek to not, in that goth way that you're thinking of.
Right. And here's Adobe. Adobe is like flesh colored, and that's, God, is that sexy too. And then, I love this one. Is this sea salt? Yeah, sea salt. Sea salt is sort of this, kind of a gray salt color. It's so beautiful.
Let me hear you say sea salt 5 times
You
fast.
say it 5 times.
No.
I'm thinking tequila.
Well,
Okay.
You
Here's
should be able
peachy
to do it.
cream, which I have on tonight. Peachy cream, which I love. I love my nails to be.
Oh, you love peachy cream.
Yeah, I like my nails to kind of disappear, and wow.
I do too. I don't like when your nails have like a really major color.
No, I
Okay.
never wear.
I like your nails to be an extension
Extension of
your
my
fingers.
fingers. Yeah, that's-
Okay. As long as we
yeah.
understand each other, okay?
We understand
Okay.
each other.
Okay.
And I have suede on my toes, which I also love suede.
I love that on you. Yeah. So really great colors, and then what is this white one here? We're calling it.
White? How about
God-
white?
No, my eyes are so bad. Oh, icicle.
Icicle.
Icicle. This is a cool color. Yeah.
You know, there are certain
Really
singers,
Yeah.
certain female singers,
Yeah.
when they go for the high notes,
Yeah.
it's like an icicle going through my neck.
Oh, who is that, Al?
I'm not going to say.
I
I'm
know
not gonna
exactly
say.
who you mean.
I'm not going to say. You dragged me to her concert one night.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who it is.
Well, now we know it's a she.
It was a she,
Yeah.
and I was very unhappy that night.
You were.
Okay.
Al's not fun when he's unhappy.
I was very unhappy. I didn't want to sit there. And we couldn't leave because we were guests of a very dear friend.
Ron.
And the
Salvo
tickets,
is such a
tickets
nice
were
guy.
a fortune. I can't believe
know.
how much those tickets
All right,
were.
Can you pick my leg up here?
Certainly.
Well, everyone is jumping in to talk about how much they love your nail polish. They're saying how well it stays on. A lot of people jumping in talking about their favorite colors. Jenny Reese wants to jump in and try the Eclipse. Judy Ann agrees she wants soft colors on her nails. Nancy Fallon King said naked and peachy cream are my favorites.
Yeah. Are we out of naked?
Get naked. Get naked. We are currently out of stock. It's something that's on reorder right now. But
Okay.
we have pink slip and peachy cream, which are both neutrals that I would recommend you try if you are a Get Naked fan.
So, you know,
What?
I
know
wanted
what.
to call your one-woman
I
Broadway
love
show
you, Alan.
Naked.
Oh, yeah.
And they said,
Yeah.
oh, you'll lose the suburban women.
No, we wouldn't
And
have.
I thought, is that what Broadway is?
Yeah.
Suburban women? And
We
why
wanted
would
to
we
call it
do-
naked because I was laying myself emotionally bare naked.
That's right.
And we ended up calling it The Blonde and the Thunderbird, which was cute. It gave it a upbeat kind of thing. But my Broadway musical was a heavy story. Maybe that was the problem.
But we put a 8-foot Suzanne Summers on top
That
of
was
the
the coolest thing.
on top of the, what do they call it?
The
The
marquee.
marquee. And
Imagine.
someone who's with a major theater organization in New York said to me, we don't do that here.
That's the worst thing you can say to Alan.
They hated us.
I know, but
Not the people.
no, the
Everyone
audience.
who went, you know what, I had a video crew outside the theater one afternoon,
Yeah,
and people would just walk up and unload.
and cry.
We should run that
Cry.
sometime.
You know why? I
I
often
have to
wondered.
go now.
Okay. I often wondered why people cried so much in my musical. You know, we all have a story, don't we? none of us has gotten off scot-free. There's nobody who says, my life is perfect. And I've taken those incidents, they're not incidents, that's downplaying it, in my life. And I've made them work for me. I was talking to my physical therapist today, who every other day I meet with him. I really like him. I'm just doing so well. When you've had spinal surgery, man, you got to be real careful. It takes a long time to dig your way back up. But I was saying to him, and I was saying actually this to my sister yesterday, that as fathers go, I've written a lot about my father, who was an Irish Catholic, alcoholic, violent, for really forcing us to be safe, to hide in a closet at night with a lock that my brother put on the inside of the closet door. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? But you know what? It's where I toughened up. It's where I learned how life is not easy, is it, for any of us? It's not for you, any of us. Alan's whole family was killed in the Holocaust. We went to Auschwitz last spring, and we went to Auschwitz and Birkenau, which was the women's prison, and walking, I start to cry when I think about it, walking through those barracks and to think about Alan's family and what happened. And it just said, what it said to me was, we each are thrown what we are thrown to learn what we need to learn. And hopefully what you learn makes you grow spiritually and emotionally. And I look at all the negatives in my life that way, every single one of them. And it makes me feel grateful. And I know that a lot of you come to me in these sessions that we do. We drink our tequila and we have fun together and we talk about hormones and all these things. But I know that we're all wounded in some way, and that's our gift. That's the gift. The gift is the wounding. And I wouldn't change anything about my life, and I hope that all of you listening and watching right now will get to that place where you realize that the negatives are the opportunities and the gift. That's my little spiel tonight.
Well, negatives, that's when you learn your greatest lessons.
Totally.
When you're flying high and you're like peaking, you learn nothing.
I say this often. I've grown old enough to know that when the time comes in life to say, I told you so, you don't need to say it, because whoever you're going to say it to already knows. It's already self-evident. So anyway, that's my little spiel tonight.
Well, that's a good spiel.
Thank you.
I like that. Yeah, I'll drink to that. So
now another thing we've got here tonight is unbelievable nail polish remover. This is so great. Let me put my glasses on for a minute.
well, I can do a little testimonial for that.
Yeah, you can.
Because when I did your manicure 2 or 3 weeks ago.
And Lori, my manicurist, was pretty...
Did she feel threatened? Did she feel threatened?
No.
Like, I'm taking over? Lori, I'm not taking over. No, but I use
non-acetone.
Yeah, I use that nail polish remover.
But it does the job.
When I took off, your nails look terrible. Okay, I have to tell you, when I first saw them with little bits and pieces of nail polish.
I've been in the hospital for 2 weeks.
I know. So I looked at it and I thought, okay, this is going to be a tough case.
Yeah.
But I used the remover.
You did.
And it didn't have that terrible smell.
No, because it's not acetone.
Okay.
but it does the job. It gets it off, but without that,
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I know that this is a good thing, because Alan is so sensitive to toxins. When he's around any kind of toxins, he has like facial episodes. So when he didn't have that with this non-acetone nail polish remover, I went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to say, I really expected
Yeah.
of all of your product lines, when these samples came in, we really expected that we were going to have to make a sacrifice in the quality of nail polish, how long it lasted, shipping, colors, and the remover. I really didn't think it was going to work as well as the conventional stuff. I was blown away by the quality of these products, and you can read all these
You're right.
testimonials. Everyone is saying the same thing.
You're right. You're right.
It's long lasting. It's colored. The colors are beautiful, and I dare say it lasts on me longer than the conventional products I used.
That's what my manicurist was saying today. She said everybody loves this nail polish, and when I asked her if she had Halo, she pulls out a whole bag. She didn't have any other nail polish other than mine, so I was really happy about that. So we try to bring you products that are health enhancing and that have the same kind of efficacy that other nail polishes have, does the job. But I'm so attracted to this color. You say tomato. I love that. You named that, didn't you, Caroline? I love that.
It's because I know you always say that you love tomato red. You're very specific about your reds.
Yeah,
she
very.
does not like the blue red, like
I
it's
don't.
not with her skin
I
tone.
don't.
On
I
my
don't.
skin tone, yes, not on hers.
Yeah, yours.
So like on mine, I could wear cherise, which is like a cherry red.
And I can't. I don't like it. I will actually have my nails done in You Say Tomato one day. Okay, and then another thing, and my manicurist today, when she's doing my manicure, rubbed the coconut oil all over my cuticles.
Hold it just a moment.
What?
So today,
Yeah.
you had your manicurist at the house.
Yes, I did.
You had
My physical therapist.
the physical therapist at the house.
Yes.
And you had the nurse at the house to
Yes.
give you the...
Vitamin C.
Wow. You were busy today.
I know. I got out of bed at 6 o'clock this morning. I've been up all day.
You have been.
All
You
day.
poor thing. I have to get you to bed early tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I love going to bed with you, Al.
Yeah.
I hope we find a good movie. Could you please tonight? You know what I want to watch tonight? Nicole Kidman is in a movie on, I think it's HBO, with Donald Sutherland, who I did a movie with a number of years ago, who I love Donald. And I really want to see that movie. They're both such good actors. When you do, yeah?
I want to see it too.
Yeah. Do you know what, Uncensored it's called. Uncensored.
Uncensored?
Censored. Uncensored.
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 Uncent what?
Uncensored.
Uncensored.
Don't censor it.
Yeah, uncensored.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that right? Yeah.
Uncensored.
Right.
Not censured.
Right.
Okay.
We had fun
It's
with.
called,
Yeah.
it's called The Undoing, and it's on HBO.
Oh,
Undoing.
okay.
The Undoing.
Can you do that tonight, Al?
Sure. Whatever you want, baby.
I can't watch
Stephen
anymore.
E. Kelly.
I can't watch. Yeah, right. That's Michelle Pfeiffer's husband. I can't watch any more Schitt's Creek.
He would love that you just described him like
That's
that.
right. That's
Like one
right.
of the
yeah.
biggest showrunners in Hollywood. It's
Yeah, but when I was on television, he wasn't and she was. So
That's true.
that's my reality.
Well, I'm often called Mr. Summers.
And you are. Yeah.
I'm Mr. Summers. I don't try to correct them,
No.
and then I don't tip them.
Okay, and the other two things that we haven't talked about here are the toxic-free hand wash. When we first did hand wash and body wash, I thought, why? We have soap, so what? And then I started thinking, We use hand wash and body wash on our most sensitive areas, right? Right? Think about what those areas are. Don't we want, in those sensitive areas, the cleanest possible toxic-free? It has the insignia right here, certified toxic-free, meaning it's grown organically, extracted organically, and nothing upwind or downwind of the product can be toxic to contaminate it. That's like an incredible thing. So we've got the hand wash, and then we've got the oh wow, this is the clove spice. Let me smell that. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, smell this, Al. Smell that clove spice hand lotion. Oh wow,
Wow, that's nice.
You know, that hasn't been launched yet. That is a sneak peek. That was just for you.
wow,
Because it
wow.
just came in. Yeah,
Wow,
this
is that amazing? Clove,
Isn't it amazing?
clove spice. Wow. Wow, I love it. Okay, so you got the hand wash, you got the clove spice body lotion, you've got the...
Yeah, as I said, those I don't think have launched yet. Those were just samples that just came in that we were sending to you.
Oh,
And by the way,
yeah.
for people living in the Canadian eastern provinces whose
they have-
first language might be French,
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
And for our friends who live in France and our family in
Yeah.
France,
Yeah.
it's also in French. Hand lotion in English,
Oh,
clove spice is the flavor,
that's how you go broke when you're in business, when they make you put it in all the different languages.
and in French it's crème man. And then it says
Crème man.
épices de
Man
clou
is
de
hand, and
girofle.
crème is crème.
Girofle.
Okay,
Anyway,
clove spice hand cream. Give it-
okay.
Okay, so what are you saying, Caroline? We're teasing them, but they can't have this yet?
I don't think it was supposed to go on your display today. I think it was included in your box as your
Oh.
fresh off the press samples.
What would it have been if it wasn't clove spice?
Well, I don't know. I have to find out, but I know those are coming up later this year for holidays. So
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Oh. Okay, forget I said clove spice. It smells crappy. It smells it's shitty, really.
And
Really.
forget my
Did I tell you
my
about pineapple balls today?
what's that?
Did I tell you about pineapple balls today? He was really...
Is he out here?
No. I'm just trying to distract them.
Well, you know, when he walks, they clang together like a middle C
I'm
on
not
the
kidding.
piano.
The reason, for those of you who don't know, we've got these bighorn sheep that are everywhere on the property, and sometimes they're in front of the kitchen. Today they're right where the golf cart comes up.
But you know what I'm fascinated by?
What?
Their poop.
Yeah,
They
it's
poop
like
these.
little teeny-
They poop these things that are like black peas, and you'll see like
They look like Tootsie Rolls that are broken up.
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll be thrilled to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because they eat trees and bushes.
That's
So
true.
what they poop out are these little black nugget thingies.
They probably make.
And I can tell where they've been because I trap.
You're like an Indian tracker
I
from
am. I
the
trap.
old days.
I trap poop and paws.
Paws, yeah.
I'm always saying to him, "Oh, look who was here last
Yeah,
night." You can tell
yeah,
when the
that's
bobcats
true.
are out, when the coyotes are
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
when the raccoons are out. But I really love the bighorn sheep because they're not afraid of us and we're not afraid of them. And so pineapple balls today, we called him that, for those of you who don't know, a lot of you do know that. So imagine a pineapple and then another one hanging right next to it. And when he walks, they ka-clang, 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 ka-clang.
I think they actually make a gonging sound.
Probably a gonging sound, yes.
Yeah.
And that's who Pineapple Balls is. He probably would be appalled.
We watched him mating one day. Do you remember?
He did.
He
Man,
chased
that's not much of a life.
He chased this poor girl up and down the
Forever.
mountain.
Forever.
It just went on and on and
I
on. I
know.
mean, for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then finally she stopped.
Yeah.
and then he did the nasty, and it lasted about a second and a half, and I thought,
About a second and a half.
it must have been a great second and a half.
I looked it out and I went, that's it? Could you I'll have a second old tequila.
Okay, that's my girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. You're my guy. I love Alan Hamill. I love him so much. I'll tell you, to find the right person in life, this is the real deal. I wake up in the morning, I look over at him, and my day is made. How wonderful, huh? Yeah. I'm just saying nice things about you, Alan.
Pardon me?
I'm just saying nice things about you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Suzanne, if you could just quell some people who are concerned. There are a lot of people who think they know how your neck brace should fit.
Oh, okay.
And they're saying it's too loose and it's not right, and this is very upsetting. And I just posted a note saying that the head of neurology told you which one to get, and I think they know what you need. But maybe you could just tell people about your neck brace.
Well, I have to wear it for 2 more weeks, and it is getting looser. And if you have suggestions, tell me. But it's so unbelievably uncomfortable.
But the purpose of your neck brace is just to make sure that you don't turn your head
Yeah.
past a certain.
It reminds me not to go any further than
way.
this.
It's not like one that has to be
Yeah.
really tight so that it can't move at all.
Right.
So you're wearing the.
If it can't move at all, I am miserable.
Yeah. So it's you have the right neck brace for your own injury.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Tightening it up a little
All right. He just did that.
Okay.
Are you all happy now?
They're just concerned about you.
I know.
Yeah.
It's awful. I can't.
Well, you look pretty tonight. All I can see are your sparkly blue eyes.
Okay, thank you. Well, in 2 weeks I'll have this off. I hope.
Oh, I can't wait for you to have that on.
Oh. Every day I have to pray for patience to get through this. This is hard. But like
Well, Susanna said she had to wear a body brace for 12 weeks, and she had fractures on her spine, and she said you're wearing your brace just fine.
thank you.
Okay.
That's a long time to wear it. Yeah.
It's awful.
Oh. Now I can't get my drink in my mouth.
I think the person who invented the neck brace is the same person who invented the girdle.
No.
Well, girdles have
The
to be...
devil invented the neck brace.
Okay, girdles have to be extremely uncomfortable, okay?
Yeah.
Girdles, bras have to be uncomfortable,
Bras
okay?
are not uncomfortable. I don't find bras uncomfortable.
Well, I don't find bras uncomfortable either, actually. But they look like they might be uncomfortable, especially the kind that have the metal part at the bottom, you know?
Yeah.
And also 5-inch heels. Women walking around in 5-inch heels.
Love those.
That's like walking on their
I
toes.
can't wait to get my 5.
It's got to be some guy that said,
Christian Louboutin.
I'm going to mess with these women. They're going to think it's
I love
great.
my high heels
Okay.
so much.
High
I can't
heels.
wait. One of the things I'm working on
Girdles.
with my physical therapist is the walking position that you need to have to wear your Manolo Blahniks, because I am about my high heels. I love them. I've always loved them. I love them since I was a little girl, and I shared a room with my sister Maureen, and she wore heels long before me. And the moment she would go to school in her uniform and her white buck shoes that she would wear, I would just put her high heels on and walk around our bedroom.
And you'd put on her bra and stuff it with Kleenex,
I
wouldn't you?
did.
Yeah.
I went with my girlfriend Sandy Pipinich.
Yeah.
We sneaked my sister's bras. We stuffed them with Kleenex. We sneaked her high heels. We went to San Francisco, to the city of Paris, which was a big store there, where Santa Claus was receiving children.
So just a moment. So in the high heels and the puffy bras, you were going to sit on Santa's knee and
Well,
have your
yeah,
picture
because we
taken?
were like 12, and we went to see Santa Claus, so we sat on Santa's lap.
Well, Santa must have loved that.
Yeah, until all of a sudden, guess what? Auntie Helen was there. Hi, Auntie Helen. Can you make me a busted Auntie Helen? Can you make me a gluten-free cracker
Sure.
with
Sure.
black olive tapenade
Sure.
and goat cheese? I love
Absolutely.
this combination. The black olive tapenade adds all the salt, and then the goat cheese adds all the soft. Oh, this is
Okay.
so.
There you
so
are.
good.
I'm making a chicken tonight.
What kind of chicken?
Well, I was trying to switch it up a little, so I made an Indian spice rub, and it's a lot of spices, and it looks like it's going to be very good. We'll see.
Everything you make is very good.
What would the world do without chickens? Think about it.
You know what we're having for dinner tonight?
Chicken.
We're having baby French lamb chops.
I love
that have
it.
been marinating
That's my
all
favorite
day in
meat.
rosemary and garlic,
Oh, I love lamb.
olive oil and
My
salt.
favorite, I can eat lamb. My favorite breakfast, baby lamb chops done over an open fire, beautifully done scrambled eggs like the French do it, brouillis,
You like it very soft.
yeah, and a little wet, and a brace of asparagus. My favorite breakfast, asparagus, brouillis, eggs,
Okay.
and baby lamb chops done over an open fire, and you own me for the day. It's great.
Well, that's not what you're having for dinner.
I know that. But we're having baby
We're
lamb
having
chops.
Baby lamb chops that have been marinating for the last several hours in rosemary and garlic and olive oil, etc., etc. And then we're having over-baked sweet potatoes, sweet yams. There's sweet potatoes, which are the yellow ones, and then there's the yams, which are the golden ones. I like the yams. And loaded with lots of butter, and then sautéed spinach. That's a good dinner.
I love it.
That's a what?
It sounds amazing.
Yeah. It's all flavor and textures
And then we still have
and
we have a little piece
of.
of the cake that Leslie and Daisy
Oh,
made.
bring that to our room tonight.
A little piece of that cake.
I love that cake.
That's really old, though.
But you know, he's
Yeah,
been
it's
cutting
okay.
it like a quarter of an inch
Yeah.
thick, and it's so good.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's not stale yet?
No, it's been in the fridge the whole time.
I actually had 2 pieces today.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I love that cake.
I
Yeah.
love that cake. I love that cake.
What is it? It's egg-free, gluten-free, flour-free,
Everything free.
egg-free, everything free.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Did Leslie publish that recipe?
I don't know. So are all of you who are concerned about my neck brace okay now? Are we okay?
We're okay.
I
Okay.
appreciate your concern.
You actually look quite beautiful this evening.
I do?
I love your eyes. Your eyes are staring me down here.
Well,
Yeah. What are you doing after the show?
I'm going to go out on a date with you.
Okay. I'm there.
You're the greatest, Al.
Wow. We're going to get mushy now. People are going, I wish they wouldn't get mushy like that.
No,
No one ever says that.
no, I think we all like to see truth.
I would like everyone to be able to have the kind of love I have in my life. If that were the case, the world peace
Yeah,
would prevail.
yeah.
No one would have any interest in hurting or killing anybody. We'd have world peace. We're actually, the Middle East what's happening in the Middle East is quite incredible.
Yeah?
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, the media's not paying much attention to it because we're headed for an election, but it's quite incredible
Yeah,
what's going on there after 70 years of failing
yeah.
to find peace with anybody, and all of a sudden all these countries are getting together and say, we want peace. We don't want war anymore.
You know what I loved
Yeah.
last spring, when we went to Jerusalem and meeting Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Cool guy.
Prime Minister of Israel comes up to me? How many people were in that room that night?
I don't know, maybe a dozen.
A dozen. And he says, I know all about the books. He said, but I've been watching you for 25 years. I said, what do you mean? He said, for the longest time, we only had one television station in Israel and only one sitcom. Imagine, and it was Three's Company. And I was wondering, as I was walking around Jerusalem, that people were sort of staring at me and giving me that look. And wow, my jaw actually dropped. I'm talking to the Prime Minister of Israel, and he is saying he watched me for 25 years. What?
That's amazing.
That's amazing. It's amazing. My jaw dropped.
Power of television.
The power of television.
You know
the power of television globally.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about the Israelis have adapted a version of the British parliamentary system in terms of their government and politics, which is a good idea. They have never had one party in charge, ever. And why? Because here we have basically two parties. Yeah, we have a third party, sort of an independent, and we might call, there's probably a socialist party here, maybe. In Israel, they have 32 parties.
They do?
Yeah.
Wow.
It may only have one member, but it's a party.
Wow.
So they all have to.
Netanyahu walks in a room with power.
Yeah.
He's got power about him, and that dozen people that Alan and I were with, most of them were U.S. ambassadors, and he was about an hour late.
Pardon me?
Was he an hour late?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He said he was. He said, "I'm sorry I'm late, but I've been conducting a war
Running a war.
because there had been 700 rockets lobbed into Israel
Yeah,
that
we were
day."
sitting at the King David Hotel,
Yeah.
and there were rockets being launched, and they were not friendly rockets, and people just kept eating.
Oh, there are no friendly rockets.
Right, yeah, right.
Anyway, I urge everyone, no matter what your religion
Yeah,
is,
it's not about religion.
even if you have no religion, I think just experiencing Jerusalem
Oh, gosh.
is like a trip. You'll be on
It's
this.
on my bucket list to do
You'll
again.
you'll be on this trip in
Yeah,
your head
yeah.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
It's quite incredible.
yeah.
And again, it's not about religion, even though every single religion is represented in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
It's not about that at all.
And when you walk the streets of Jerusalem, it's so ancient.
Yeah.
There's something so ancient about it. That,
Well, I remember the first time I went to Philadelphia and they said, well, here's the Liberty Bell or, et cetera. This is 250 years old.
400.
Then you go to Europe and you find something that's 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Then you go to Israel and you're looking at stuff that's 6,000 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. When you walk the streets of Jerusalem, you are cognizant of the antiquity and those who walked there before you, thousands of years before you. And it changed me. I became different being there. And then when Netanyahu said he's been watching me for 25 years, it was like, whoa.
It was a great experience.
Yeah,
I would
great.
do it again in a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
So what time is it?
It's time to flash that sail one more time and say goodnight.
Okay, let me put the little sign up here.
Do you get the nail polish and the non-acetone nail polish remover and the coconut oil and the hand wash.
What does the
Sausage
what does the
stuff.
coconut oil do?
Well, remember how you were upset about my
Oh, your
cuticles?
cuticles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
pushes back your
You can
cuticles.
censor that sign a little better, Alan. Just back up a little bit.
Okay.
So, there you go. 25% off site-wide. Promo code is nail25. And of course, everything at SuzanneSummers.com, including the nail polish, is 25% off with that promo code. I hope you guys can jump in and
Yeah.
try something that's it's not the conventional one. It doesn't have the top 10 toxins. Works great. We love it. Thanks
So,
for fun cocktail hour, you guys.
yeah, we'll see you all Friday night, which is the day before Halloween. And please come to our cocktail party this Friday night because it's going to be a lot of fun. Good night. I love you all.
Okay.
Love you too.
I love you, Carol.
I have to figure out how to turn this off because this is on the delay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me push a few buttons. Whoop, there's someone. There's, okay. Hold it.
End show.
I don't know where to push. There's nothing that says
Caroline.
end. Where's
Off the screen.
where's end? There's live. There's no end. Finish.